I moved from a big city to a quiet coastal town for peace, but something strange happened. The quieter my life got, the louder my mind became. So now I walk and negotiate with it. I move for peace. Now I walk to negotiate with it. This is Overthinking Outdoors. Today I'm walking by the ocean, and honestly, today I didn't do anything impressive. No meetings, no big achievements, no productivity milestones. I just walked, and I threw rocks into the ocean, which sounds like something a 10-year-old would proudly report. But strangely, it made me think about something. What does it actually mean to live a fast life? Is it about doing a lot of things, or is it about feeling the things you do? Because when I lived in the city, my life was very fast. My calendar was full. My phone never stopped buzzing. There was always something to finish. And yet, I don't remember most of those days. But today I remember this. A rock, the ocean, and the sound it makes when it hits the water. Plop. It's a very small moment. But it felt strangely real. And then my brain started doing what it always does. It started arguing with itself. "Come on," one voice said. "You moved to a quiet town, and now you're standing here throwing rocks into the ocean. That's not exactly productive." And another voice answered, "Maybe everything doesn't have to be productive." Because I think many of us grew up believing something simple. The faster you live, the more meaningful your life is. More projects, more plans, more success, more goals. But no one really asks another question. What if life isn't supposed to feel like a race? When I lived in the city, I was always busy. Busy felt important. Busy felt valuable. Busy felt like proof that I mattered. But busy also meant something else. I was moving so fast, I barely noticed the moments in between. Also, let's be honest, throwing rocks into the ocean becomes weirdly competitive after a while. You suddenly start thinking things like, "Okay, but can I throw this one farther?" Your brain really loves turning everything into a challenge, even pointless rock throwing. At some point, I stopped. I looked at the ocean, and I asked myself a question. If today I didn't achieve anything, but I was fully present in this moment, did I waste the day? The old version of me would probably say yes. But today, I'm not so sure. Maybe living fast isn't about doing more. Maybe it's about missing less. Maybe slowing down doesn't make life smaller. Maybe it makes it clearer. You start noticing things. The sound of waves, the wind, the strange satisfaction of throwing a rock exactly where you wanted. Of course, let's not romanticize this too much. Slow living still includes very normal problems. Laundry, groceries, and the eternal question, what should I cook tonight? Because you can question the meaning of life and still wonder if pasta is the right decision. It usually is. But today I realized something small. Life doesn't always need big moments. Sometimes it's just a walk, a thought, a rock hitting the ocean, and that might be enough for one day. So today, nothing extraordinary happened. I walked, I thought, I argued with myself a little, and I threw a few rocks into the sea, and somehow that felt like living. I moved for peace. Now I walk to negotiate with it. See you on the next walk.